Hi everyone, Mike here from Paceler. So let's talk master dependencies in PRTG and the right way to use them, as they're often a little bit misunderstood. Master dependencies in PRTG establish a parent-child relationship between devices or sensors, preventing alerting that you don't want. For example, if a parent object, like a router, fails, all dependent child objects beneath that in the device tree automatically enter a dependency state instead of triggering separate alerts and can automatically be paused so you don't get flooded with notifications. The goal with this is that you're only notified for the root cause of problems. So if set up correctly, they can really work for you. So let's take a look at an example. Okay, so here we are in our test instance. So by default, ping sensors are always the master sensors when created by anything like an auto discovery. When you run an auto discovery on a device, it's going to create a ping sensor, and that's going to be your master dependency initially. So let's have a look at the ping sensor we've got set up as a master. So at the moment, the schedules, dependencies, the scanning intervals is all being inherited from the parent device, which is what we want. But we can see that down the bottom, currently the master sensor for parent option is used, which means this ping sensor is going to be the master. So if this goes down, all of the sensors on this device are going to be paused. But we don't want that in certain situations. For instance, maybe you're connecting with a VPN. That could change how you want to do things. So let's select a sensor. I want to use a specific sensor, and I want to use this object here as my master. I'm not going to do it right now, but you can see how you access that. How do you choose a different object for a master dependency? So it's good practice also to check your dependencies once in a while. You can do that with the device menu, go into dependencies, and then we get a look at basically all of our dependencies that are being used in the instance. And we can see at a glance which object or sensor is currently set to the master dependency. And we can also show all of the master dependencies being used. If you go up to the top left-hand side, so we're going to click show there, and now that gives us a complete overview of all of our master sensors that are currently set as dependencies. And this is really good practice to use because maybe some objects have become orphaned, they're not used anymore. That could really cause a problem with your dependencies. So it's good practice to check your dependencies quite regularly. But that gives you a good overview of how dependencies work in PRTG and also how powerful they can be. So give that a try in your instance because there may be certain situations where you want to change the default master dependency. Give that a try. Thanks for watching.